Hi everybody, Jennifer Blevin-Smith with Integral Clinic Solutions, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Navigating the Business of Medicine. Today I want to talk about non-discrimination policies and the requirement by the government for posting these policies in your practices. Many of you may not be aware of this, but it is a requirement by HHS that everyone post in their practices, whether you have one location or multiple locations, but every location needs one, and post it in a specific area so that all visitors can see it, a non-discrimination policy. And not only do you have to post it, but you have to post it in the top 15 languages in your geographical area that are spoken. So you might be saying, how in the world am I going to do this? How am I going to know what the top 15 languages are spoken in my area? And how is this ever going to get done? Because that's how I reacted when I found out. But come to find out, there's actually some really good tools and resources on the government websites, and I'm going to put those that I can find that will help you with this in the description for the video. So please check those out, research the requirement, make sure that you understand what's required of you, how to post it, where to post it. All of those details will be in those pages, and just really educate yourself so that you're in compliance. You might be saying to yourself, how come nobody's ever told me this? Well, unless you're part of a big compliance agency or in a big conglomerate group and you're part of that compliance department, you might not necessarily know about it. And that's why I'm doing this video, because although this doesn't seem like you're probably going to get reported, or, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, I feel like it is a big deal, because you want to be as much in compliance as possible and show to your customers and your visitors that you take your job and profession very seriously. And part of taking it seriously is trying to be as compliant as possible, in my opinion. Now, yes, this does seem like a great feat, and yes, it seems a little extreme, but at the same time, if you look at it from a perspective of seeing patients from all different backgrounds, all different cultures, all different languages being spoken, it definitely would be welcoming and make people feel good when they come to your clinic, showing that you acknowledge their diversity. It is hard making that piece of paper, that non-discrimination notice policy, because I'm not fluent in any other languages besides English. I really wish I was. I love studying different languages. I can speak a little bit of other languages, but not enough to consider myself fluent. But no one, or not most people, are going to be fluent in the top 15 languages spoken specifically in your area. And if you have one practice in one part of the state and one in another part of the state, or one in another state, those languages could be totally different. So you're going to have to research which are the top languages in all of those locations. There are tools, like I said, so don't freak out. I'm sure you're panicking, but don't. Do the best you can. Show that you had true intentions, and do the best you can. I took the free translator online. I put the English version in to translate it to whatever languages I needed. And, sometimes not all languages are from left to right. Some are right to left. Some aren't written linearly. Sometimes they're written in columns, or, in different ways. And so I just did the best I can with the knowledge base that I had and the research that I did to try to honor all of those the best way possible. If you have any questions about this, like I said, do your own research, check out the resources I'm going to put on the description, because I think it will help put a little bit of your maybe concern or frustration, shock at ease. But it does need to be done, and you just, like I said, want to show the compliance. So I did this video to try to spread awareness. No matter how big or small you are, you should be following this. It's a federal requirement, and it never hurts anyone to show that you're making an effort. The one tip I do want to make or give to you, anytime you're posting a notice in the practice, whether it's an advertisement, a change notification, a policy, a procedure type situation, a notice, I would encourage you to, at the minimum, have it laminated before you hang it. I would never just hang a piece of paper and tape it or tack it to a wall, because it looks tacky, for one, no pun intended, but it also will start to curl or rip or fade, or people will write on it. It might fall off the wall. I mean, there's so many things. So at a minimum, either put it in like one of those clear binder sleeves that you can find. I mean, that's not the best either, but it's better. Or laminating, finding frames like at the Dollar Tree and putting them in frames that match and look nice with your decor would always be a benefit. Maybe a nice cork board or announcement board to put them on instead of just putting them in a spot. I mean, be creative, use some of, hopefully your interior decorating skills if you have any, but don't just slap pieces of paper up everywhere. This isn't just for the non-discrimination policy. This is for everything, because it just doesn't look very professional. So anyway, that's me on my soapbox. I'll get off of it now. But if you have any questions or concerns about this topic, please leave that in the comments below. Share any other ideas that you might have for videos. Smash the thumbs up button if today's video was helpful, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much, you guys. Take care of yourself. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.